Hi guys, we're here. Sorry I'm late. I thought I'd press live before, but I didn't. So it's my apologies for that one. But we're here. They've taken the knee. It's about to kick off. I might be slightly behind a little bit because obviously I'm streaming this onto my monitor from my laptop rather than on the TV. But don't forget, tonight's watch along is all about Tackle for Manchester. And that is obviously the Mayor of Greater Manchester, Andy Burnham, and Vincent Kompany set up the charity to tackle homelessness in and around Manchester and Greater Manchester. So if you want your comments read out tonight, then all you have to do is just provide a super chat. Just hit that $ below. You can give us, whatever you want, but we'll guarantee to read your comment out live on Man City Fan TV. Otherwise, apart from that, I apologise, but we're not going to be bringing up comments like we normally do when it's a live vlog. But maybe I'll read a few of them out. We'll see. But anyway, nice little cross has just gone in there. I don't know how far ahead you are to me, but we're just 1 minute and 10 seconds in. So might be a bit of a delay. My nap is filled already, said Peter Corey. Sorry, I said I wasn't going to read some out, but I will read the odd funny ones out. So that's a bit of pressure for you. You have to be funny to have it read out. But what you can do in all seriousness is if you click super chat, that little $ below, you can donate whatever it is that you want to donate to, but all the proceeds from this are going to Tackle for Manchester. I see one has come in already as Pogba is playing it out wide. United on the break here, so I'll hold the super chat just for a second. But yeah, it's weird watching it with no sound. Never mind, no sound from the fans on no sound, BT or Sky. But yeah, Shaw's happy with that one. I'll read this one out. Thank you very much, Kurt MCFC, £5. Thank you so much, buddy. Great cause, Andy. I'll get mine in early. Dino starting, making me happy. I knew that'd make you happy. Dino starting certainly with Rodri. We'll see how they get on today. A bit of a crossfield ball there, which is a danger. I mean, I don't know why Cancelo decided to play that when you could clearly see Pogba was it lurking. Crazy ball. The ball's played up. Maguire's just won a header. Yeah, it's weird watching it with no sound. Good tackle into KDB. KDB to Rodri. Raz inside our own half. Comes back, has to go back to Ruben Diaz. Playing it out. Nice ball that was from Cancelo to Kevin De Bruyne. Tries to play one with the outside of his foot. Just a little bit, not enough on it. It's cut out. But anyway, it's a throw-in to Man United. 3.5 minutes in. Still Man United 0. Man City 0. Let me just see who else is on here. See if there's any other comments on. There's a few. Noah's on. Dudley Lewis. Yeah, apologies, mate. I was just starting off and then Martin came on and said, "Oh, you've not pressed go live." So yeah, I haven't gone live. So it was me rushing around with Stanley, who's down on the floor down here. So I've got him because I need to keep him here because I've got my lads in and out. My wife's about to come home, so I need to keep it quiet. Anyway, still 0-0. Nice header that from Fernandinho into KDB. Plays it. Ooh, nearly. But it's all sort of... I don't know what's going on there. So was it Fred? Oh, surprise. He's making a right meal of this one. But yeah, Fred's down. It's a bit of a break going on. So what I want to remind you guys, is don't forget tonight is about Tackle for Manchester. It's our nominated charity, and if you can help us help them, then we'd really appreciate it. So all you have to do is, like I said, is in the bottom corner there is a $sign, and if you click that, that'd be fantastic. But anyway, we are just over 5 minutes in. Ferner doing his usual, I mean, absolutely perfect sort of block off around the centre half, centre circle on Fernandez as well, which is nice to see. And all he did is he just blocked him off with his hip. It was you'd possibly say it was a foul. He's rolled around like a big girl's blouse. But yeah, it's typical Ferner. That's what Rodri has to learn. What else have we got on here? Going down. Somebody is buzzing for this. Hopefully we deliver a knockout punch. We'll see. Nicholas Phillips is on. How are you, mate? Yeah, but anyway, we are back to the game. Rodri plays it inside to Kevin De Bruyne. Plays it inside. Sterling inside the box. His first touch is terrible. It was well won by Rodri. He played it into KDB. Kevin De Bruyne inside the area. Raz, first touch, terrible. Yeah, but it's still, as you can see, it's 0-0 at the moment. Sort of been back and forth, really. How is Stanley? He's great, mate. He's a Jack Russell Terrier. He's just down here at the moment, having a chewy bone. Because he's teething, so he's having a nightmare with his teeth. But anyway, back to the game. What does everyone think? What score do you think this is going to finish? Put it in the comments, and I'll read them out, or a few of them out anyway. But anyway, we are back to the game. Kevin De Bruyne has just won it. Brings it inside to Riyad Mahrez outside the area. Tries to nutmeg the fridge unsuccessfully, but well intercepted by Cancelo on the left. It's coming out wide. Cuts back inside. Raz back to Rodri. John Stones. It's great to see John Stones keeping his place. I think he's been superb since he's come back. So well done to John. A really good article in Daily Mail with Micah Richards. Which sits down with John Stones. It's quite interesting, some of the comments he makes on there as well. You're thinking, somebody's thinking, I think Scott Brown is thinking it's 4-1. 4-1. Lewis Yates thinks he thinks 3-1 tonight. 3-1 seems, the 3-1 was what I said with Pundit J, but we'll see. I still think City will win. Get one, we can get a couple of quick goals. I'm just gutted Sergio's not playing. Ball inside to Gabby, cuts away. Too many touches, trying to beat too many players. They're on the break now. Rashford, but Walker got back, and John Stones covered superbly well with Walker. And Cello got closed down by Fernandez. It's a City throw-in. Really, really brilliant defensive play there. Walker with his pace to sort of catch up to Rashford, forced him into a bit of a knock-on, and John Stones just mopped up back to Edison. So, come on, Johnny Stones. I really want John Stones to realise his potential, because he's got everything. Moment's a bit sort of like a heading challenge. But anyway, inside Cancelo to Rodri. Rodri plays a ball out wide, but it's not long enough. Just have to be careful on these quick counter attacks. That's a great ball. That is inside. And again, Pogba's on the ball. Oh my God, was that Mahrez coming back with the challenge, but they win it onto the right, inside the box. Dangerous. Bruno Fernandes left it on his own at the back post. But luckily, I think it was Diaz. Was it Diaz? Oh, it might have been... yeah, it was Diaz. Got the blocking. But a dangerous position again. That those very quick counter attacks when we were sloppy in midfield. That's the one I'm worried about, not the big sort of pushing forward and haters on the break, because we've got enough pace at the back, especially because Walker normally stays back for anything. Oh, Jesus Christ! United nearly scored. McTominay slides in at the back post. Corner comes in. It's a flick on, and Walker complete. I don't know whether Walker's supposed to be marking. It wasn't. It was number 20. Was that 27? Is that Cancelo? Completely switched off. Totally switched off. But anyway, we have a super chat. Sorry, I was just looking. Something popped up. Sterling on the left wing has been pulled back by McTominay. But we've got a super chat. Dudley Lewis, I've got to echo Kurt. Great cause. Thank you so much. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much, Dudley. Really do appreciate that, buddy. We've sorry, I was just looking at some comments coming in below there. Anyway, it's a foul on the left-hand side. 12 minutes. Laporte's looking a bit forlorn, sat in the stands there on his own. Don't look too happy that he's been dropped today for John Stones. But Mahrez is playing the ball in. We're back to the centre circle again. It seems like everything starts from this centre circle. That's Rodri, which it does, because that's the way we play. Fernandinho pushing, actually. You're looking at this right now. We're deep in the half, if you saw there. Look how wide Kyle Walker is, right the way up there, and look how Fernandinho is going into right back position. So we're actually, when they've got the ball sort of further up the pitch, but only not got enough numbers, we go into a 3. I'm guessing in the hope that we win the ball back, and we've got a spare player in Kyle Walker on the right hand side. Still 0-0, 13 minutes. It's a bit sort of not a lot of action so far, but I'm sure it'll heat up. Somebody's injured. Oh, it's Fred again. Cancelo sleeping. Yeah. We got away with that one. Did Kevin give him another little love tap there on his hip? That's Matic warming up. What's happened with Matic? I mean, he was a brilliant, brilliant player. The last couple of seasons, 3 years. Enough. Really good player. Ollie's looking pensive there. He's thinking, oh my God, what's going on? No, Fred's giving him it's fine. So there's a lull at the moment. There's a break in the game. That shot there is absolutely amazing. If you're not watching it on Sky Sports main event, or Sky Sports, you'll see just as Fred was walking off there was this amazing camera shot. It looked like FIFA. Brilliant. Let's see. But anyway, it is just restarted. Fred's coming back on again. Wan-Bissaka. So annoying watching it without any sound. Rodri in midfield. Plays it out wide. Ferner. How do you think Ferner and Rodri are playing at the moment? Rodri seems to be really alternating his position. Look at him again in this into a back three. He's going right back. Stones and Diaz, and then push. They're really trying to push Cancelo and Walker right up the field. Rodri, big ball over the top. Walker chasing it down. Shaw gets it out for a throw in. My little man here is just making a right racket. It's a throw of City 16 minutes in. I don't know what happened there, but the throw-in went all the way out for a goal kick. So clearly miscommunication there. Mingy Wong, thank you so much, buddy. This is a fantastic cause. So here is mine. I hope we can control the midfield battle. Thank you very much, mate. Really do appreciate that. Yeah, it's all to a great cause. So appreciate it, buddy. What's saying here? Looking at. Did that really say? Really? Did that really say that stat on Sky Sports then that United at home have a shot conversion ratio of 5%? Oh, right. 5%. Wow. Actually, I bet you we're not that much better. And we're a team that does have loads of shots and loads of chances. It's all a little bit probing at the moment. It's all a little bit, little balls over the top. There's one just over the top here now. Bruno Fernandes again getting in behind the back there of Cancelo and Diaz. Got to be careful of that. Clever player. Good player as well. This is what happened here is Sterling's caught here. Either was it John Stones? Diaz. Diaz and Cancelo. One's making a run between the two, and Cancelo's not sure where he should go, and almost leaving Fernandes free. Rodri and Mahrez almost in a 6th position, coming really, really deep. So what's changed here? He's drifting off. He's drifting off into a sort of 10, almost in a left wing role. They're giving you Sky Sports giving you some really good shots of the back line. If you watch the back line, the way they split off into a 3. This is a free kick, McTominay, and again, I'm going to go at the ref. Pulling, I think it was Diaz back, Rodri back. But again, we've got Walker really, really wide. Rodri running into trouble, going nowhere. They're really pressing Bruno Fernandes and Rashford, both chasing down the ball. We're out wide here to Cancelo. Poor first touch, but it's Lingard gets it out for throwing City. $20 minutes, coming up to 20 minutes. Still 0-0. And it's been a, say, scintillating game, but it's been interesting. But just the final sort of, as soon as both teams get to the final third, not much has been happening. Raz is on the ball into KDB, beautiful 1-2. Oh, pulls it back, Raz, and again. Oh, could he have gone down? Should he have? Did he get a touch there? Brilliant bit of play. One of those where he's inside the box, pulls the trigger, feints to once, two, three times. Did the first one, did the second, did again, and then shot. Run into trouble, really. Just wanting that extra touch. But by then, I think the fridge was in his way. But I'd say we've definitely, apart from that one where McTominay sort of was sliding in at the back post, we've had a few chances, but apart from that, it's all a little bit. It's all about the midfield. It's all about the transition from the defence to the midfield, and then midfield are losing it for their forwards, and same from United. Same thing. Just that final sort of ball is lacking at the moment. A bit of creativity, but I'm sure the game will settle down. There'll be a rhythm that will happen and evolve anyway. But it's sort of, they are really looking for balls over the top and around over the top. 3 or 4 of those they've played already, so they clearly think that they can split Cancelo if Cancelo's playing higher up. And they can definitely split either Diaz and Stones or Cancelo and Diaz. They seem to be really trying to target down the right-hand side. That's a poor ball, that from Rodri. Fernandinho misses the tackle on Pogba. He plays a 1-2. So I'd like to see this. I'd like to see this one. It's given free kick for a tackle by Rodri on Pogba. Bit desperate because he was turning him inside and out, but nothing wrong with that tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. He's got the ball. The ball's gone out for a throw-in. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. But it's a free kick for United on the left-hand side of our penalty area. Actually, it's a bit, looking at it, it's a bit way. It's about 25, 28 yards out. Again, these camera angles are absolutely brilliant. Superb. Really are. Maybe I've not watched enough football on Sky, but some of this camera's getting right the way down, right behind the back of. Looks like Bruno Fernandes and Rashford. One or the other's going to take it. But that camera angle that it's got on now live, absolutely amazing. It's going to be Fernandes. It's a deflection out on the, was it a corner? Yeah, it's gone for a corner. Seemed to come off, I think, either Diaz or Rodri. Anyway, we need to defend this corner properly. Deep cross, good header that by Rodri. Flick back in, another good header by Rodri into Gabby Jesus now. Can we get them on the break? It's a poor ball from Gabby. Pogba's won the ball back. Well, it's already a foul anyway. So, Paul Pogba, will he be a United player next season? I doubt it. Do you want him at Man City? I can see why some might argue he would be a good fit for City. He's a bit of a show pony for me, but yeah, I'm sure he can show people plenty of good players his medals. Sorry, my dog's going for more food. That was a ball through there. Maguire did well. Inside to all the way back now to John Stones, gives it to Fernandinho, who's now in the centre of midfield. Wait for Rodri to come across. Mara's ball into. Oh, Gabby. Nice ball over the top from Mahrez. You wouldn't say it was it was a difficult chance. He tried to, I think he might have tried to take that on the volley. I think he had to take it on the volley. Oh no, just half volley, which ended up scooping it over the bar. But good movement from Gabby Jesus there, and a nice ball from Mahrez over the top. Martin saying, "Striker my ass." Wait, striker my ass. Don't be harsh. That was a tough effort. I mean, chance for him to take that. It just bounced. As it was one or the other. But just watching here, it was a ball in from. Oh yeah, well played, Fernandinho on the right hand side. Crosses one in. Maguire's there again. Rodri clips a ball, tries to clip ball over the top. Now United are trying to break, but well done by Rodri there, learning off. Oh, that's a yellow card. Surely that's a yellow card. Hey, come on. That's a talking to. How? He's not even showing him a yellow card for that. It's a late tackle. Unbelievable. These referees, absolutely garbage. What's up with you? What do you want? Sorry. You might need to go out. Come on. Can't go out yet. KDB's about to take a free kick. Hold it in. Oh no, Mahrez curls one in. Great ball. Oh, Johnny Stones. How did he not get his head on that? It's a brilliant ball in from Mahrez. Again, that's 2 on the run. Oh, just can't get his head on it. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, you won't see me, but there'll be something on screen. I'm just going to nip him out. Won't be a minute. I'm back. Sorry about that. This time of the evening, after he's had his dinner, not a lot you can do. But it's still 0-0. City. We're coming up to 30 minutes in the game. What's he wandering around for now? Yeah, let's see. Anything else on? Martin, Man City Fan TV. Tempo. Yes, then tempo. Yeah, I tend to agree with you there, mate. We're a little bit sort of void of ideas when we get to that sort of final third. It's like, they're covering well. I don't know what that pass out by Edison was. Jesus Christ. That was frightening. Yeah, we just seem a little bit hesitant. Don't know what it is tonight. Still think this is a game for Phil Foden. Free header by the fridge. Over the top, of course, but yeah, you got in front completely. I don't know whether Walker was originally marking him there. I think there, hands on, pushes away. Was it? Maybe not. But yeah, Roderick coming in to try and challenge. Free header. Can't give defenders like that because we know how jammy they are. But it's still 0-0. I'll say it's been the greatest of games to watch, I must admit. Yes, very good, Cal. Thank you very much. I'm just trying to find what my dog's doing. What are you doing? Oh, here he is. You can just come here, can't you? There you go. Oh, you can. Oh, I know. But yeah, he's teething like mad, so you can see how he's just wants to chew your fingers off, don't you? But yeah, 32 minutes in. Ow. Yes. Ow. Gentle. And it's still 0-0. Like I said, not the most exciting football match I've ever seen in my life, but I guess something will happen. I don't think either manager will be particularly pleased with their team's performance. I think United could have done better in a few occasions so far. City not really created a great deal. A couple of chances. Maybe Sterling could have done. Gabby could have done better. Sterling could have done better. But apart from that, yeah, this dog is going to chew my hand off. He really is. Right, enough now. So, free kick for City. You're going down because you're driving me mental. There you go. Just seeing if there's any blood. Normally it draws blood. But yeah, he's teething. So, does Stan think Foden should be low? Somebody said. No, he's a Foden fan, aren't you? Wherever he's gone. Yeah, he's a Foden fan. I found some really small tops the other week in a box, and it was my lad's old kits, really small ones, through to sort of when they were maybe 10, 12. And I thought, oh, there's one. I'll remember to put one on him, but he's not interested. He just wants to play ball. And see whether I can just, there we go, I can play. He just wants something to grab hold of. I'm sure there'll be plenty of people thinking, yeah, I wish he could grab hold of your nuts. But yeah, he just wants to grab a bite. But Mahrez there is claiming a push in the back. Nothing much more to say about this game. It's been pretty dire. But Fernandinho dropping deep into midfield now. Ball played all the way out wide to Cancelo, knocked it on to Sterling, who's a bit weak there, a little bit weak. Ball coming through. Oh, John Stones. Oh, nicely played, John Stones. Well done, Cancelo, as well. Go on, Gabby. Go on, Gabby. One-on-one here, coming through. Plays it wide. Oh, what a ball by Kevin De Bruyne. Mahrez, what are you doing? Jesus Christ almighty. Of all the players you want, on his left foot, inside the box, to finish, Riyad Mahrez, what does he do? Well, I guess you've just seen it. Yeah, but what a ball by Kevin De Bruyne. Touched by Mahrez. Wants that extra touch because whether his first one good enough, but he wanted that second touch. Controls it. Needed to pull it back on. It was his first touch. Needed to pull it back on his left foot because he hadn't got a right foot. All right, he did score one with his right, I think. But anyway, yeah, you're annoyed as well, aren't you? Hey, pulling his ball. Ow! Go. Here you go. So, yeah, should be 1-0. That is the best opportunity of the match, apart from maybe McTominay sliding in at the back post for that cross. But, yeah, should be 1-0 Man City. Because that was an opportunity missed by Mahrez, not missed the ball sliding in at the back post. Should be finishing those. But another wonderful, wonderful pass by Kevin De Bruyne. Absolutely brilliant. But I agree with some of the comments. You know, Foden, get Foden on. This is a perfect game for him. He likes the big occasions. He's afraid of nothing. He's a Manc. Right, well, from Stockport, if you believe so. Something. Well, no, I won't go down there. But yeah, the Foden, he'd be right up for this game, in my opinion. Absolutely up for it. Razget got a bit of a knock there. Sure, he'd be fine. No, I'm not. I'm actually playing with the dog. If anyone's thinking what is going on. Oh, there you go. Over there. So back to the game. It's that boring that I can play with the dog. Actually, I think I'd rather play with the dog to watch this tribe. It's not been the best of games, but hey, it's 37 minutes into the game. Not really selling this on the tackle for Manchester, but unfortunately, it's extremely tedious. So let's hope for a goal either way to try and spark something into the game. I think both teams are a little bit cautious. They're not wanting to overcommit. They're not, they're getting the balls through when they can. If they think, oh, maybe somebody will get on the end of it, but there's nothing really structured to either team's play, apart from that last one with Mahrez, where we're committing 3 forward and they're committing 3. It just seems like, as it stands at the moment, there it's like big ball over the top. Bruno Fernandes tries to get somebody else in. Paul Pogba, edge of the area, plays a great ball through. Don't know where Cancelo is. Don't know who he's supposed to be marking. But you cannot give. I mean, all right, it's Wan-Bissaka, but you cannot give United a clear pass almost to the edge of the area and just allow them to play whatever ball they want to play in. You just simply can't do that. Poor defending. Anyway, this throw-in's taken as long as this match feels like I've been watching it. Come on, Kyle Walker, get on with it, for God's sake. But, yeah, 38 and a half minutes in. 38 and a half minutes of my life I'll never get back, Stanley, that's right. But it is what it is. It's a derby. How many times have we seen us 2-0 down at this stage? But they're all... Why would you stop and put your hand up for it going out for a goal, throw-in? Why stop? Unbelievable. Just stop. Mahrez and Walker there stopping and putting their hands in the air. If it goes out, it'll be given that it's gone out at some point. But you can't stop. Anyway, another one of these fantastic overhead views of that camera. But it's a corner for United. City showing you a great angle the way they're lining up in a 4 and a 3. Free header again. I mean, that's twice tonight now from corners. Nobody following the runner. Completely switched off. And you know who I think it was again? I'm sad to say. But I think he started off with Cancelo. We either follow him or we don't. Or this is the defensive coaching system, but it doesn't make any sense to me. Don't know how you can just stand in your position and allow players just to have free headers. But anyway, Martin is coming on at half-time. Oh, I thought we were through then. But Lindelof was there. John Stones plays it back to Eddie. What the hell? Please don't tell me. Oh, that's got to be a yellow card. That has got to be a yellow card. Pogba. Fernandinho breaks there into their half. How is that not a yellow card? Unbelievable. 2 clear yellow cards for United. None given. Not a single one. Disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. What's this? Martin saying, what was that? Oh, missed that one. Sorry, it jumped. Can we not post fake stuff, please? What's that all about, Martin? If they just post fake stuff, just block them. Won't worry about it. Rodri plays it out wide to Sterling. Ball into Mahrez, back on the byline. And this is the frustrating thing with Mahrez, that he can put in 2 wonderful crosses, but then 2 or 3 occasions just garbage. It's so extreme. It's like that all the time. Just extremes with him. From the sublime to sometimes just thinking, not even ridiculous. It's just like, what's that? Anyway, it's one of those. City go forward, all filters out to nothing. United go forward, filters out to nothing. It's just a game played at the moment in about 60-yard area. But it'd be interesting to see United's approach. Pogba plays a nice ball out wide, tries to play first time cross. John Stones there winning the header, and it was a foul ref, by the way. What was I going to say? It'd be interesting to see United's approach to this. Whether Ollie thinks a point would be acceptable, because we don't want to lose, but people are not happy with me at the moment, and if I got a point out of this, it's it's all even, or whether he thinks I could really, really do with a win. Left foot shot, great block that was by Ruben Diaz, superb. It was Greenwood just inside the area, and Diaz getting across, fantastic block. But yeah, would 3 points be, a real lifeline to Ollie? Even though when the papers say the boards come out and saying they're backing you, you've not got long. So be interested to see Ollie's approach here. I think Pep will be quite happy at 0-0. Keep controlling the ball, and keep passing. Kevin's not happy. This is the second time I've seen him throwing his arms up in the air, moaning at, I think, the defenders, or either Rodri and Fernandinho or somebody. I think he's talking about, stop playing these, stupid, sloppy balls. Just play the simple ball, move it around. But as it stands, we're going into the 45th minute, and it's Man United 0, Manchester City 0, and good luck picking more than 2 decent performances by players from both teams. I'll be honest, that's a foul. I think the rest's been garbage. 2 clear yellow cards, bottled it, not done a thing. Don't want to ruin the spectacle for his broadcasters and the PGMOL. But I think Stones and, for me, Stones and Diaz have looked really, really comfortable at the back. But going forward, not even Kevin De Bruyne, nobody's, apart from that pass for Mahrez, nobody's really shone. And neither for United, really. Pogba's been on the ball quite a bit, but Bruno Fernandes is the one that is making the space. And we're going to have to be really careful of him because Cancelo's let him go on a couple of occasions this half. So we're going to have to be really careful of Fernandes pulling off the defender. Brilliant turn by Raz. He's running. Oh, overhit it again. It's just again. It's just. No, he's running and all right. He's under a bit of pressure from behind, but it's the touch. The touch is just poor. Really poor. And now again, United try and counter and another poor pass from them. It's been sort of sums up this game, really. But that's the way it is. Let's hope for a better half. I'm sure Martin will give you a chat about what his thoughts were on the game, and I'll be back for the second half. So, yeah, 0-0. See you later.
So sorry, I was muted. Half time in the derby, City 0, them over the road 0. I hope everyone's enjoying the watch along. Thank you to all the super chats. It is amazing, absolutely amazing. Every single one of you. Remember, all your super chats do go to Tackle for Manchester tonight, our charity. But that was slow. It's slow, and I did put it in the comments. Tempo, tempo, tempo. There is no tempo whatsoever in that game. It reminds me very much of last season's derbies. Remember, we lost 3, or we lost all 3 of them. And not good. No tempo. It's a derby. I want to see blood. I want to see some guts. I want to see some sweat. I want to see some effort. And right now, there ain't any from either team. I'm going to not just sit there, from either team. I don't know whether it's because there's no fans in the stadium. I don't know whether it's... I don't know what it is, but the game is bereft of any kind of intensity whatsoever. Mahrez, best chance of the game. Great run by Gabby down the left-hand side. Great ball into... I've always told you about Gabby on the left. There it was. Hello, Jack Lee. Hope you're all right, mate. Hello, Kian. How are you? You just watched, like, you just got washed and dressed. No, I have been watching the game. I won't tell you what I was saying when Mahrez missed that chance. But the good thing is we're 0-0. We're the away team. We're 0-0. We're at the Swamp. We can easily pull this back. Quite easily. I say pull it back. You know, I don't mean we're getting beat, but we can easily win this game. We've got to up the tempo. Big style. But Andy Blooming's spot on. McTominay and Fred are doing a job on KDB at the minute, and they're stopping any space for him. Fernandinho and Rodri, they shouldn't be playing together. Not in my honest opinion. It's one or the other. One or the other. Wouldn't say Fernandinho's done anything great. I wouldn't say Rodri's done anything great. It's a bit black at the minute. It's a bit basically that first half. But what a chance, like I said. Jesus down the right. Great ball from KDB. And Mahrez had time to have a sandwich, cup of tea, and pick where he wanted. And like Andy said, left foot, you're putting your money on that's going in the bottom corner. And De Gea pulled off a really, really good save. Now, for me, I would bring on Phil Foden, like, you know, I bring on Phil Foden. I'd take either, it can be either, I'm not bothered which one it is now, Fernandinho or Rodri off. Either of those two. Bring Foden on. Let us get some more energy into that midfield, a bit more. You know, you can't up the tempo of the tree midfield like Rodri or Groot, as I call him. But Scotty Moore, tell me what Fernandinho's doing. Fernandinho's not pulling trees up either at the moment. So they're as bad as each other at the minute, the pair of them. It's predictable and slow. Still could have had a goal or two. Yeah, we could have. That's the good thing at the moment, Chris, is that we're playing bad and we should be winning. We've had the best chance in the game by Riyad Mahrez. It should be 1-0. But we move on now. Like I said, bring Phil Foden on. Take either of those off. Ozzy's given a super chat. Thank you to TACKLE4MCR. Lacklustre, as soon as I saw the lineup, I knew the game would go like this. I feel we need a much higher tempo and needs Foden and Torres. We need energy. And Foden and Torres, I wouldn't be against bringing on at the moment. I really wouldn't. Scotty Moore, I think you're being a bit loving on Fernandinho there, mate. Fernandinho hasn't been doing that. Aggression, no. I watched Pogba run past him and he just stuck his leg out like he wasn't there. So, no, disagree with you today on that one, Scotty Moore. I think you've set your agenda on Rodri that you don't want him, which is fair enough. It's your opinion. But Rodri and Fernandinho were pulling trees up, I'd agree and go, you know what? Yeah, take Rodri off. But you can take either of them off right now. You can take either Rodri or Fernandinho off right now because either of them aren't doing a great deal. It's too slow. But United aren't really doing anything. United aren't really pulling trees up. That's what I'm saying. This derby is flat. Absolutely flat. This is a Manchester derby. This is meant to be our biggest game of the season. And, yeah, not a cat and else chance. Not a cat and else chance. Both teams are playing like it's a pre-season training ground game. I've been expecting the tackles to be flying in and all sorts of things going on. Yeah. Nothing out of either of them at the moment. Would you bring on Ferran? Yes, I would. I'd bring on Torres and Foden. And I'd probably take off Mahrez and one of Rodri or Gundogan. Said his aggression, Mike Granton, he hasn't shown it. I agree. Fernandinho's got much more aggression than Fernandinho. Agree with you on that. But it's slow. But it's for both teams at the minute. But we're the away team, that's a good thing. It's 0-0. It's half time. We've got the second half. These inverted wingers ain't working. Kamal, but I said this last night, we did this last season, we scored over 100 goals. So why is it not working this season but worked last season? No fans might makes a difference. Shouldn't to the players. And I know you're going to say they're foreign and they're not there. I don't know. But I'm just, it's a derby and I want to see a bit more from City and United. I want to see a bit more from the pair of them. You know, I've been downstairs screaming my lungs out at the TV. With some choice words thrown in. Should have seen when Mahrez missed that. Oof. The inverted wingers were the ones who created the two good chances. We've become more predictable. That's why when Maguire makes mistakes from that, Maguire's not doing bad at the moment. Took the ball off Sterling quite easily at one point. Limited creativity in midfield. Yeah, because we've got Rodri and Fernandinho together. It's like the Rodri and Gundogan. There's no creativity at all. It's like the sort of thing of oxygen. I've always said it with City, within the first 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, should I say, which City are turning up. And that's why I put tempo, because it's so key to City's. Gary Neville made a very, very good point. He said, well, City normally, he said this is the slowest I've seen City at Old Trafford in ages at the Swamp. We normally go to there and we're pressing them and we're going through them. Maybe, like Chris said, maybe it's no fans. I don't know. But the way I'm seeing it at the moment is our performance is no different to the 3 derbies we lost in last season. That's the thing. Andy will be back in a moment, no doubt. I'm just going to make sure, because I need to get back down and watch the game. I am back tonight at 9 o'clock. We are back tonight at 9 p.m. with the match reaction video. It's going to be me, Kurt, Alan's coming on, and we might have 1 or 2 others as well. So yes, 9 o'clock this evening, 9 p.m. we will be back with our Manchester Derby reaction video. Just to know, as you remind, you got 2 feet, use them. Yeah. Just to know, yeah, no one. I love Pep, but he has no plan B. We'll have to see. Guys, please remember, though, that this is a charity watch-along. We don't normally do them. So one-off for our charity Tackle for Manchester on Man City Man TV. Please give generously. For all the others who have done, thank you so much. You know, so Dudley Lewis, Mingyi Wong, thank you, Kurt, for everyone. If I missed anyone out, I'm sorry. For all those people who have given a super chat for Tackle for Manchester, thank you so much. Guarantee your comments will be read out if you super chat tonight, and all your proceeds. And that includes as well on the reaction video tonight. That will extend down to the reaction video. If you want to do a super chat in the reaction video, that will all go to Tackle for Manchester as well. So yeah, second half, we move on, we do it. Yeah, he's here. I'm gonna hand you over to Andy now while I go straight.
No. Before you go, what were your thoughts on that half? I missed the vlog, so
it's like a repeat of the 3 derbies last season. No energy, no tempo, no. I'm just, a derby's meant to be a derby. Where's the blood, the guts, the thunder? Where is it all?
There's not much. It's all very cagey for me.
Well,
but
I just said I don't like this Rodri Fernandinho in the middle together. It's too slow. Too slow for me. I'd bring on Ferran Torres for Mahrez, and I'd take either, I'm not bothered which one, Fernandinho or Rodri, and I'd bring on Phil Foden and get us going.
I definitely think Foden needs to definitely come on for me. Missed that one, sorry, jumped. Sean Fogarty, thank you very much, mate, for that. I really do appreciate it. So let's hope Sean enjoys the second half.
Let's hope that first half was the way we played against Fulham in the second half, and we come out now up for
yeah.
I just want to do it for 90 minutes. I'm sick of this. 45 minutes only. We turn it on.
Yeah, that's the problem. And let's face it, I mean, we were talking about Rodri and Fernandinho. People have wanted to see them two potentially play together. I did. I don't think it's been that bad, because the problem being, I just think the ball in the final third's been poor. But anyway, I'll let you go and watch the match where it should be about to kick off.
9 o'clock tonight, reaction video, guys. Don't forget, come and join us.
There you go. And
the super chats will go into tonight as well. So anyone who gives on the reaction video, that will go to our Tackle for Manchester as well.
Fantastic. Brilliant. Enjoy the second half, mate.
Good, mate.
See you later. There you go. That's Martin's thoughts on that first half, which, let's face it, wasn't great. One great bit of football to witness. It was all a little bit. Nobody really wanted to make a mistake, but making mistakes from both teams. And just into the final third, I don't know, we had that great chance with Mahrez, the one Gabby sort of half volleyed, but I thought it was a great chance. But certainly the Mahrez one was, they had that one with McTominay at the back post sliding in. But we should really be 1-0 up at least in this. But on to the second half and see what the second half brings. Mervyn Thomas, thank you so much for that, buddy. Really do appreciate it. As you know, everyone knows, tonight all the proceeds from the video, this particular vlog, will be going to Tackle for Manchester. Obviously, it's the charity of our choice that we've been sponsoring for a few years now. But yeah, all proceeds are going to Tackle for Manchester. Sometimes in these COVID times, a few of the other charities get forgotten about, and the work that they do with the homelessness around Greater Manchester area is phenomenal. So yeah, we're always happy to support them every month wherever we can. So tonight, I said, is a charity watch along. Ones I never do. I don't do watch alongs, as you can probably tell. I'd rather just watch the game. But yeah, I will read out your comments if you put them in the super chat. I'll bring them up on the screen. If it's a question, we can discuss it as well and get a bit of conversation going with everybody in the live chat. But let's just see. So Mervyn, thank you so much for that. Once again, Mervyn, really do appreciate it. So just tackle for Manchester. Can't believe how positive you guys are. You know what? I've said it time and time again. Until football is back with fans in stadiums, I just can't. I can't get my head around watching it on TV with no fans in the stadium. It's bizarre for me. It's like a really bizarre viewing experience. It's something I hope doesn't last much longer. Oh, we've got another chat in here. Thank you for that, Abdallah. I really do appreciate that, buddy. He has a question, and a question for everybody. Does Pep have an issue with Foden, his form in the Premier League? I don't know. It's one of those questions. Unless you're on the inside, you don't really know, Abdallah. That's the problem. It does make me wonder why, in a game like tonight, he's not picked Foden. Certainly, because, like I said, you know, it's a Manchester derby. He's a local lad, right up for it. But Pep seems to be very cautious at the moment. And I do think things will change when Sergio Aguero comes back. And that's my big thing with it. I think things will change, the lineup, the formation, the way we play with Sergio back and fit, of course. I think you'll see a different City, where at the moment he seems to be playing very much within himself. More of a, like the last 4 years, he's learned a lot about the Premier League and the way points are accumulated and things like that. I think he's going into certain games with a, let's just try and just keep it tight. You know, we'll do this, rather than the old City that we all want to see, you know, just play our own game and get them on the, and just go at them. I don't know, there's something about Pep at the moment. I think it's about conserving energy in players. I think it's rotational, letting plenty of the players rotate. But I also think he really wants possibly the Champions League this year. And he's trying to manage the team at the moment in the current state. We know Sergio Aguero, but he's trying to manage games. Now, it might be completely unfamiliar with most of us, but I've got a funny feeling, maybe I'm totally wrong, but I've got a funny feeling he's trying to manage the Premier League games and games in general, because I think he's really wanting to, and that's why I think he wants to make sure Sergio is definitely back fit, and he's not going to pick up another tear, which will keep him out for another few months. And before you know it, you know, we're back into the last 16, and I think he wants to make sure that come February we've got a team that is fighting on two fronts properly, and the rest of it, you know, we're still in the shout for the Premier League. We're still, you know, we get into the Champions League games, things like that. But I really think he's trying to manage this team, which is a bit unfamiliar. Normally, he's a bit all gung ho, isn't he? But it's not like that at the moment, Abdallah. So thank you for that super chat. Really do appreciate it. Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. A lot of people are asking for Foden to come on for Mahrez. I guess we'll see what happens. But we are a couple of minutes into start the second half. Game sort of picked up where it left off, really. It's all a bit playing in that 60-yard area in the middle of the pitch. It's where it all seems to happen. Now, that was Rodri trying Oh, that's a brilliant ball. What a great ball. And, oh, he's given a penalty. At first, it didn't. At first, he didn't. You watch him, they point and everything, and he walks away and gives almost like a no. And now he's giving it. Let's see. Penalty. It's a penalty. No doubt about it. Unless it's offside. Oh, it could be offside. Ah, right, hold on. Yeah, he's definitely offside. Yeah, so that's what it was. But I tell you what, if he wasn't offside, after the the penalties we've seen, they would have given that as a penalty. But he was offside. Yeah, he's good foot offside there. Checking the penalty foul. Why would you check that if it's offside? There, the lines have been put on. Miles offside. Anyway, I'm guessing you guys have known that obviously clearly it is definitely offside, which they've given for me. So you guys probably saw that before, but that's a great ball in, a very, very good ball in. I don't know why Ollie's sat in his seat shouting ref, ref. Like the ref's going to turn around and go, oh, hold on a minute, let me stop the game. Ollie wants a word. What's it all about? Big long kick from Eddie. Won the header there, Gabby. Great leap, won the header. We've lost the second ball though, as per usual. And it's all going back and forth, back and forth. Well done, Kevin De Bruyne. Great play. Oh, and then he slips. Gives the ball away. Rashford tried to cut inside Fernandinho. Kyle Walker with his pace, just phenomenal. Oh, and then a ball back to Edison. Absolutely brilliant. His pace is frightening. Diaz with his back to the play. Walker and Stones here playing around with it a bit. Stones plays a nice ball into Fernandinho. Out KDB. And it's all just like back and forth. It's like watching Sunday League football at the moment. But ball out wide to Gabby. Is it Gabby? No, it's Cancelo. Into Rodri. Rodri out to Gabby. Gabby cuts inside. He did what Sterling did once, about 800 touches. Tomini makes a pretty rough tackle on Cancelo, but it's out for a Man City corner. Pep's pacing up and down. Come on, Pep. Get those words, Phil Foden, in your mind and get him on. Need just that little bit. We need just spark, even if it sparks other players. Just need that little bit of. It's like everyone's playing within themselves. Mahrez just doing another Sterling and Gabby Jesus there, trying to take on too many players. Now we've lost the ball. Ras loses the ball out wide, but a good tackle from Fernandinho. But again, it's get inside the box. It's like they want to beat every single player. Maybe the options out there. Maybe, I don't know. No, United coming out on the attack. Tomini thinks he's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Ball over the top. Oh, that's a great first touch. Who was that? Was that Lingard? Yeah. Oh, no. Greenwood, sorry. Brilliant first touch. but thankfully it went wide. Edison plays a big long ball out. Nice flicker. Oh, what a flicker. Go on, Kevin De Bruyne. It's out wide. One-on-one. He's trying to nutmeg the fridge. Didn't work. Fernandinho, edge of the area. Gets a deflection. Oh, De Gea does well to get that out. Quite a few people sort of wanting Sterling to bang in a goal. Somebody asking about Kevin De Bruyne's confidence. I don't know. I think he's played really well in parts of games. Other times, not so much. Again, Cancelo trying to take on. What is it with them trying to take on 3-4 players? Loses the ball. Now Sterling's gone down. What's going on here? Ball through. Play wide. Oh, slipped there by Rashford as he shot. But again, sloppy play. I don't know what Raz went. Raz fell out. Seemed to fall over his own feet. Fall over. His studs got stuck in the ground or something like that. But yeah, another chance for United. Half chance. Eddie with the big ball out again. That's to nobody. The fridge just powers it forward. Fernandinho in the centre circle into Gabi. It's a poor ball from Fernandinho. United seem to be a little bit more confident moving the ball forward a bit quicker this half. They're happy to keep it, but they are trying where possible to try and move the ball as quickly as possible forward. First half, it was all just trying to retain possession. But it's still 0-0. And a little bit more to talk about in the start of the second half. But yeah, if you're only tuning in, 0-0. First half was. There you go. Somebody said, I don't know. But yeah, it's 0-0. First half wasn't great. If you missed it, it was a pretty drab first half from both teams. Might just have to go and see. He don't normally bark, so maybe somebody's at the door. Give me a second. Hi guys, sorry, he was right. There was something at the door, a parcel delivery. So Good boy, Stanley. But still 0-0, 57 minutes in. And yeah, I'm sorry I can't report any goals, celebrations, commiserations, anger, because United have scored. Just nothing really. It's a really drab 0-0 game. Just nobody is overcommitting. Nobody's trying to really force the play. Pep seems to be screaming orders about people getting wide, but City not really imposed ourselves on this game, and United being at home definitely haven't done that either. It's more like a Jose Mourinho type of setup. This it's like just hold off as much as you can, and we'll try and hit them on the break, and that's what they have done. To be fair, a couple of times they've nearly caught us on the break, but yeah, not the best game in the world. But hey, so should we get Phil Foden on now? And if so, who comes off? Brilliant interception from Kevin De Bruyne on Fred. Fernandinho playing it out wide to Cancelo, who needs to get in this game. Really does. Made a couple of mistakes, sloppily in defence, but not really done a great deal going forward. Ball in there though. Good ball into that. I think it was Gabby. The screen just went blurred for a minute, but it's cleared away. I tell you who has impressed so far. I'm gonna like it, but Harry Maguire. I think he's done the Ruben Diaz role really well. He's just sniffed out all headers, crosses, passes. He's done really well actually. For one on, is he on bail still? I don't know what happened with that case. People seem to have forgotten about that. Anyway, Fernandinho is going to strike it. Ooh, wide. Obviously, Ferner is the captain today. Just watching it back here, how far? Yeah, it was 5 yards wide. But yeah, I'll bring this one in. Don't forget, like I said, normally we bring everybody's comments up on screen and discuss them and things like that during watch-alongs, or Martin does anyway. But today, this is all about Tackle for Manchester. So if you want your comment read out, please, if you can make any donations, all you have to do is hit the $sign below the video, and then you can just pledge anything, whatever you want, 50p, a pound, whatever, anything. But all the proceeds from this particular vlog are going to Tackle for Manchester, which tackles homelessness in the Greater Manchester area, and it's one that Vincent Kompany set up with the Lord Mayor of Greater Manchester, Andy Burnham. So there is a link in the description as well as below as well. I should say, if you'd rather go directly to the link, then you can do. Please, if you can support them. Like I said, all the proceeds are going to Tackle for Manchester. So that both divides, I guess. But yeah, a few comments about here. There's people talking about fans and about the game being pretty dire, which it has been. But City have got a free kick with Kevin De Bruyne. Great cross in, nobody at the back. I mean, I don't know whether that's where he was aiming, but on most occasions, I mean, you'd think that's a great cross, and it was a great free kick. Nobody there around the back post, nobody following it. It's like it's only two people. Pogba just skipped past Fernandinho. We're going to see one of those, but he plays I thought Fernandinho might have pulled him down, but big ball over to the left wing, and Bruno Fernandes getting in a tussle with Kyle Walker. He just picks up the corner flag and chucks it back at Fernandez. Bit of a tussle there. You can see something coming off in a minute. Walker looks like he's thinking, yeah, I've had enough of you. I'll show you English football. There's a bit of verbal going on between Walker and Fernandez. Fernandez now complaining to the referee. He called me a name. He shouted at me. But it's a throw-in for United, 62.5 minutes in of this very, very drab Manchester derby, sadly. But yeah, there'll be chances. It's just going to be, I think it's going to depend on who takes the chances. I think there will be chances for both teams. Who's going to take them? And the way we're at the moment, you wouldn't put your mortgage on us scoring with the chances that we've had so far. So, but we'll see. Still 30 minutes, just under 30 minutes to go. So hopefully, Man City get some chances, decent ones. We've only had really one. That was the Riyad Mahrez one. All right, the Gabby one, but it was a bit far more difficult. Shred broken out for Iraq. Yeah. Well, somebody's thinking Manchester was red. Okay, bless them. I'm been red for. It's never been red officially because of your postcode, your location. But yeah, you've got to admit the last 10 years it's been very dominant by the blue half of Manchester. Just watching Cancelo give the ball away again. Pogba plays the ball inside. So Fernandez tries to pull it back. Well played that by Rodri. Just playing it back to John Stones. Gabby. He's getting kicked left, right, and centre every time. To be fair to Gabby, every time he gets the ball pushed forward to him, two of them are in behind him, kicking him in the back, whatever. He's got a thankless task really today because the creativity has not been great from midfield, and when we've had it up front, the final ball's been generally pretty poor. But we're now 65 minutes in. I don't know what my phone is. What are you doing, Stan? Oh, God, what's he got? He's got, I don't know what it is. Oh, shit, it's a wasp. Massive one. Hold on. Don't touch that. Oh, shit. Oh, you've been messing with the wasp. Did it get you? Has it got you? Guys, sorry about that, but it was a big wasp. And it's you can see his foot. It's got him. It's obviously stung him on his foot. Wasps at this time of year, we get some massive ones. And he's going to just keep a close eye on him. So Martin, I don't know whether you're on or you're watching or whatever, but obviously this it stung him. I'll see if Martin is around. Is that so? Is that so? Hey. Guys, I'm just going to give me just a couple of minutes just so I can sort the dog out. 1 minute. Hi guys, sorry about that. I do apologise. I just heard a bit of a yelp. I don't know whether I just heard something, and I looked down. And I'm thinking, what's he doing? And he's on his things, and there's a massive wasp. We've had a few of them nests around the area, but I think these might be the big queens or something dying off. But it's a massive wasp, and it's on its back spinning. But he's like this at it, so killed the wasp, and then but he's sat down with his paw up, and he's licking his paw. So the wasp has obviously stung him while he's been trying to kill it or bite it or whatever. But anyway, do apologise. We're back 70 minutes in. That's why I don't do watch-alongs. Especially when you've got a little pup. But it's 70 minutes in. It's still 0-0. It's still, I don't know, please, somebody tell me. Has anybody else seen anything worthy of talking about? Or not? Did I miss it? Jeff Walmsley makes a comment there. Was Sterling born in a cul-de-sac? He likes running into them. Yeah, he's not been great, has he, today? Well, I don't think any City player, I'll be honest, apart from maybe Diaz and Stones, I don't think any City player has stood out tonight at all, on either team, to be fair. It's been a really poor game. But anyway, Sterling, edge of the area. KDB cuts inside, plays it wide. First man, good defending. It was Cancelo and Wan-Bissaka got back. KDB should have scored, really. Should he have scored, or was it a half chance? Martin's here. No. Yeah. Hello. Yes. No. Martin just was going to jump on just in case, because I didn't know what was happening with the dog. So I just, he's just popped on there. He was kindly going to just take over if it was going to be a bit longer, but my wife's just got home, so she's took the dog. He'll be fine. If we can find the Sting, if it's still in. But anyway, welcome to Man City Stanley TV. The boy wonder. Gabby Jesus crosses it in. First one that has gone over the fridge. Nobody there. Well, we had Raheem Sterling. But it's not one you go, oh, clear-cut chance, should have scored, unlike the Mahrez one. I don't know about the KDB one. But we should definitely be on the look from that. I don't know, Martin keeps popping up on here. I don't know why. I'm just sending a message back to Martin. I don't know whether he caught me saying it's all right now. My wife's got it. But United are making a sub. Martial is coming on. Greenwood's going off. So, but yeah, thanks, Martin. Appreciate that. Sorry, Martin's just sending me messages. Yeah, cheers for offering to jump in there. But anyway, 73 minutes in, coming up to 74 minutes. There's just something. Maybe if that Phil Foden factor, maybe Phil Foden is the one that could just unlock something, because both teams just don't really. I mean, just there that who did that? Fernandez. Just sloppy, really sloppy in their play. Rarely seen sort of 20 passes put together without a big ball over the top or somebody cutting it out. And it's from both teams. It's been just really, really poor game overall. But it's 0-0. I'm sure both managers would settle for a point, but I still think this game is there for the taking from either team. if somebody's brave enough to actually go for it, which you'd normally say would be City, but what's going on there? Bruno Fernandes and Gabby. But it's still 0-0. People are saying Torres hasn't got the pace of Sane. He hasn't, no. But it's a goal sniffer, though, isn't he? At the end of the day. And you've seen it a couple of times today. City balls at the back post, great free kick. Nobody's sniffing it out. That's where we saw it the other night. Sergio, he sniffs goals out. Gabby doesn't sniff goals out, and nobody else on this team sniffs goals out. From the days maybe when Sane was there with Sterling coming in at the back post, but that was more of a particular move. But actually sniffing out, mistakes in the centre backs. Aguero's absolutely incredible at doing that. He's always there. Just his timing just seems to be perfect for it. Nobody at the moment. It's just nobody at the moment. Anyway, United, great through ball that. Poor touch that was from Rashford. But Ederson comes out, clears up, and good tracking back that was from, I think it was it John Stones? Brilliant. I think the next 5 minutes will determine whether, whether Pep wants to win this game or not, or is happy with the point, because we do need some changes, a couple of changes in my opinion. My wife says she's missing Strictly for the go on. I'll even put that one up for you. There you go. You can have that one free of charge. Don't forget, you're a diehard, got him all. Don't forget, if you want your comment read out, guaranteed to be read out or discussed, then all you have to do is click the super chat, the dollar button below, and you can get your comment up on screen and read out, or question that you want us to answer or discuss. Then we'll do that, because tonight is all about everything we make from this particular video, and tonight's post-match at 9 o'clock with Martin. Everything's going to Tackle for Manchester, which is the homeless charity. So if you can donate anything, we'd be really appreciative of that, because, sometimes, like I said earlier, sometimes in this current climate, a lot of these charities get forgotten about. People are donating to all the COVID, related stuff, and there are still homeless people across the whole of the UK. But in particular, this charity deals with tackling the homelessness around Greater Manchester area, set up by Vincent Kompany and Andy Burnham, the Mayor of Greater Manchester. So if you can give a super chat, whatever it is, 50p, a pound, whatever, we'd really appreciate it. And don't forget, you can do that tonight on Martin's post-match vlog at 9 p.m. So we're in the 79th minute, still Man United 0, City 0, Pogba edge of the area, Walker tackles him. It's just like back and forth. I said, I don't think I've seen either team keep the ball for like 20 passes. Like then another big ball by United over to Martial, but overhit. Now City are on the break. Sterling tries to cut inside Wan-Bissaka first time, plays a ball to Gabby's first touch, and yellow card. Is he really going to get a yellow card? Oh my God, he's finally pulled one out for the Fridge. This time the Fridge got it wrong. Gabby, nice little touch before. Maguire sort of stamped down, and it wasn't anything, but that's a foul these days. He bought it well, Gabby. Now it's on the right side. So will we see a Kevin De Bruyne, or will we see somebody like a Mahrez? Mahrez on? Have I missed? Oh no, he's not. Not interested. It's Kevin De Bruyne. Everyone is being pushed away. So, sorry. Did I miss that? Torres on. Mahrez, was that? Making no sense. It's only I'm trying to just look back at the screen because I came off it before. But that looks like Torres. So Mahrez has come off, I'm guessing, for Torres. Is that correct? Somebody. It might have happened when I went off before. Kevin De Bruyne is going to take this. There's nobody else around. He's definitely going to shoot because we put 3-man wall, Stones, Diaz, and Fernandinho in the wall. He's definitely going to shoot. That looks really close from that camera angle. De Bruyne hits Pogba, comes back out. That wall looked really close, but it was probably the camera angle. Wide out to Gabby. Gabby's pulled wide on the left, plays it inside to Rodri. Rodri plays a big ball to the back post. It's going to be a corner. And Torres trying to come in behind the back there, I think of Shaw. So 81 minutes. We are at 81 minutes in the game. And yeah, it's still 0-0. Surprise, surprise. One of those old cagey ones that we would have took a point from years ago, but not this time. Kevin De Bruyne with the corner, swings one in. It's away. McTominay got the head on it this time. Cancelo, I don't know what the hell that was. But Diaz wins the header back, but it goes back to them. They're playing. Oh, Cancelo cuts it out, poor ball on the halfway line. And it's all slowed back down again. Fernandinho back to John Stones. Stones across to Rodri. Rodri across to trying to work them, but United are just sitting with a gap. They're just not letting us. I mean, that ball there was shocking by John Stones. Was that John Stones? It was a terrible ball. And that's that little thing drifting in again. That little bit of complacency. This game is crying out for a spark in Phil Foden. It's crying out for somebody to come on with sort of 10 minutes to go and grab this game and 3 points. Kevin De Bruyne out wide, plays it inside to Sterling. Sterling inside the box with the fridge all over him. I don't know what happened here, but what is Raheem Sterling doing? Albeit he put his hands under his arms, but the jump in the air was bizarre, really bizarre. But De Gea kicking a long one downfield. Good header won by John Stones. Kyle Walker plays it out wide. Hospital ball to Torres. But we need something, and I don't think it's coming. I don't think it's the forward three. I think it's behind. It's the creativity. Kevin De Bruyne is not really doing it tonight. See Bernardo Silva talking to Phil Foden on the sideline, warming up. But I said, I think this shows you what will happen is this will show whether Pep's more than happy with a point. I can't believe he would be happy with a point, but I think he'll take it because this is not like a derby. This is just it's like watching two Jose Mourinho teams. It's like boring. And it's not boring because both teams are keeping the ball all the time. It's just sloppy from both teams. Misplaced passes and no real press. No, not once. Neither United or City are actually going, come on, give it 5 minutes. Come on, push forward, commit. It's almost like just we'll take a mistake. We'll take a mistake from somebody to hit them on the counter or get a goal or whatever. It's like that attitude from both teams. just keep probing, and maybe the other team will make a really glaring error. And that was never a foul by Shaw on Torres. But Pep claimed for it, got it. So we're in the 85th minute. Bit of dicking about, kicking the ball back and forth between Pogba and Walker. But yeah, people asking for Foden. Yeah, it does make you wonder, doesn't it? It does. But I guess Phil Foden playing today is not going to define Phil Foden's career moving forward for the rest of his career. So it's one of those, maybe just on the day we thought Foden should play, but clearly he's not. Now Sterling out on the left, got loads of space, but not really much opportunity to pass it. Rodri inside, an overhit pass to Walker. Sums up the game, really, that average passing. Both teams. Gabby holds it up well from the fridge. Fernandinho to Gabby. Pogba's all over him. Back to Walker. To Diaz. Says on screen 9 attempts each by both teams. See what's on target. On target 1 from each. I mean, that's the calibre of football we've seen today. 9 shots from both teams, only 1 on target from each. I mean, it's pretty poor, really poor. But who's getting a yellow card? He's got his yellow card. He's got to even it up. It's Fernandinho. Surprise, surprise. Well, that's only his first one of the season. Fernandes dropping really deep for United at the moment, probably trying to want to get in the game a bit more because he's been pretty non-existent in the second half. Thought he was good in the first half for United. Thought he made some good runs, got himself in good spaces. Second half, not really been in the game at all. But nobody's shot. But United sort of breaking with Shaw, tries to cut back inside. Ferran Torres is all over him. Bit of pushing and shoving going on, I think, because of that previous challenge. Big ball out to Wan-Bissaka. Right hand side cuts inside to Pogba, who is well cut out by Rodri. They've got 2 wide. Ball inside. First time shot. Not great from Bruno Fernandes. But again, he's very clever at finding that little bit of space. He goes to go in. Look, it just drops into that space between Diaz and Stones. We can't afford to do that because if that was 6-8 yards further in, you'd sort of guarantee he's going to score. So you've got to watch that. He is an intelligent player, very good player. But apart from that, it's been non-existent second half. A lot of people not happy in the comments with the state of play of watching and spending nearly 2 hours of your life watching this because it's been garbage of the highest order. Proper garbage. But Kevin De Bruyne will take a goal anyway. Ball into Raz inside. Raz against the fridge. The fridge has absolutely bullied him. He's bullied him today. Raz has just not been at it. Really hasn't been at it, sadly. But he's been well and truly bullied out of this game by Harry Maguire, who I think, for me, so far, has probably been man of the match. I think he's been almost foot perfect for United. Hate to say that because I'm not a big Harry Maguire fan, but credit's where it's due. I think he's had a really good game today. But again, sloppiness here. United give it away. City then give it straight away. United back in there, big boot up the park, and then 2 players getting in the way of each other. Now we're playing head tennis. and the ball ricochets to United. They're on the break now, playing out wide. It's just a type of game it is. But we've got 30 seconds left before Bruno Fernandes cuts inside on his left foot. And went for the shot. Probably 10 yards wide, I'm guessing. But still, look at all the space he's got here. 1-on-1, too easy. I think that was Rodri. Too easy, just stepped inside of him, committed him, made him commit. Then he had all the room in the world. Poor. Well, that's going to be one that's going to be interesting for later at 9 o'clock about Foden should have started. And some of the people saying that this has been garbage, it's rubbish, it's shit, it's this, that, and the other. It's been garbage from both teams, if I'm being honest. Rodri there with trying to get a side pass into the net. There's probably a minute to go. Have a discussion with Martin if you've got things to say. Don't forget, super chats are available. And thank you, everybody who's made a super chat today. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, all the proceeds are going to Tackle for Manchester. So if you can help out in any small way, that'd be absolutely amazing. But we are 40 seconds away. Maguire plays the ball over the top. And it just goes through to Edison. I mean, yeah. I have to say, final thoughts we've got before the final whistle. Disappointed in both teams, really disappointed. This is not a derby, but Gabriel Jesus is inside the area. Instead of shooting, stops. I mean, it's just, it beggars belief. Was he offside anyway? I hope so, because yeah, he was miles offside. But again, in that position, just don't even get a shot off. He's inside the area with an angle where Sean Goater scored when he took the ball off Neville. That sort of area just stopped because Maguire was there. It's like, take a shot. Bobbins, absolutely bobbins by both. If this the best, is that the best we can hope for? Are we ever going to see a United City title challenge, to the end again? That's the final whistle. That was absolutely bloody awful, if I'm being honest. And if you want to give your thoughts after the game, 9 o'clock tonight, Martin will be doing a post-match review. I don't know what you've got to say. I can only say it's clean sheet. It's a point. It is what it is. But I'm disappointed in both managers. That's all. I'm going to leave it on that one. I think Ollie at home, his team didn't do enough, and Pep, I don't think he was that bothered. I think he was happy with the point. But for me, man on the screen there was man of the match for me today. That was Harry Maguire. I thought he was very good. I thought Stones was good. I thought Diaz was good as well. But I thought Harry Maguire was almost foot perfect. So disappointing. It's a point. I think you have to take a point in any derby. But it was the lack of try. If it was a point and both teams went for it and you go, yeah, it was a good game, blah, blah. But it was such a bore fest that both teams going for a draw. Yeah. Disappointed. But anyway, see Martin at 9 o'clock on Man City Fan TV, and you can air anything you want. If you're angry, disappointed, we'll get that out and get it off your chest with Martin at 9 o'clock. But anyway, this is Andy from Man City Fan TV. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget you can still give a super chat tonight at 9 o'clock on Martin's vlog. And thank you to everyone who's given a super chat on this particular live vlog. I do appreciate it. All the proceeds going to Tackle for Manchester as it stands at the moment. United are in 7th on 20 points. United City on 8th on 19. We've got a +6 goal difference, so we're a point behind. Not great, but take care. Have a wonderful Saturday evening. We'll see you soon.